Hey, so who remembers when I was recapping my experience at the SoCal Fiber Fair and I was mentioning that there was a session I attended about how to wind balls of yarn using a ball winder and a yarn swift, and I was like, I don't know if I would use it enough to justify the cost and the storage of it and everything, and well, guess what I got for Christmas? My husband gifted me this Paradise Fibers yarn swift. Accompanying this, he also gave me a ball winder. So we're gonna go through at least this today. I'll probably unbox both, but we're gonna go through the yarn swift today, particularly because I have these balls of yarn. And the cool thing about this specific yarn swift is that it comes with the ability to put balls of yarn back into hanks. If you saw either my Instagram reel or my YouTube short on a nutcracker amigurumi I made over the holidays, I had used this for the boots. I heard that you shouldn't keep your yarn in balls if you're not going to use it soon. I also have this, which is left over from a top that I made. So I wanted to put these back into hanks. And it says here, well, spoiler alert, this is not the first unboxing. I've already unboxed it and put it together, but I put it back to show how compact it is. They provided this little tote bag for it, and it just fits in here, which I am so thankful for, because one of the things I was worried about was how much space it would take. So this one does not take up that much space. And it says in here, well, when you get it, Super Swift 2 is the one that I got. It says, please use the diagram below as reference and or our video online to help with assembly. Fair warning, I didn't look at the video. So this was trial and error, which I don't know was faster for me to just not look at the video and do it by myself, or look at the video and get it right the first time. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a person who reads manuals. I just looked at the picture. Oh, here it is. This is the putting the balls back into the hanks thing. We also include a longer 1/4 inch dowel which goes into the corner of the carousel to make the swift into a skeiner. That I actually did see a video on from the Paradise Fibers YouTube channel about turning a ball of yarn back into a hank. So we're gonna do that. When I received it and unboxed it the first time, it came almost like this. So when I say almost, I mean this square was on top of this square already. So it was already like this. These are supposed to come out. This was not attached to this, so I'll show you in a second. There are these wooden rods here with holes in them, and that is how this gets put together. You put the rod inside the hole, and then you match these holes with the holes on top of this top square. And when you do that, you should be able to fit a dowel into the top to secure it. And the dowels come in a plastic bag like this. So I'll demonstrate how that works. We'll put this together in real time. So reminder, I put this dowel with this hole in it, the hole facing up into the hole, and I am gonna insert the dowel down this way. The reason that I left this in it was, to be honest with you, I can't take it out. This one, I think this dowel is just a little bit thicker than the rest of them. I can't take it out, my husband can. He actually could take it out and put it back in, but I can't do it. I think it just needs to be sanded a little bit. But I knew that I was going to be doing this video independently, so I just kept that specific rod in this one. You get the point though. So we'll do 2 more rod with the hole in it facing up here, and we'll take dowel in to lock it in. I kind of feel for it. There we go. Nope. That goes in that way. And then for the last short dowel, rod goes in and dowel goes in. Got rods in. This one is the one that goes here that we'll use to start the thing that makes the ball back into a skein or a hank. The rest of the items, you have 4 of these. Now these go on the ends like this. And what's cool about this is that you can put it anywhere. There's no specific spot that it goes. You put kind of the key in here and then you twist, oops. I'm gonna put it on this side so you can see. There is this key with threads on it. That's how you lock it into place. And I think that you would just have to adjust this if you're going from hank to ball to make sure that your hank is taut when it's around all 4 poles. But I'm doing the opposite, so I'm not too picky on how big the hank is. Actually, smaller might be better, huh? Those are small balls of yarn. Let me just do these. So this one Actually, I think I will try to do it small. I mean, smaller means more rotations, so I'm just balancing that. Maybe I should move this one in. Oh, the other thing that I didn't mention that was in the instructions. So one of the things that they upgraded, so this is my first yarn Swift ever. One of the things that they upgraded and they included, there is a ring that they initially put on one of the felt pads here. And they said that you can input it here directly. You will notice that there is a plastic disc on one of the felt glider pads. It was this one. The disc goes on the peg in the bottom of the carousel to make the Swift spin faster and easier with less drag. Your personal preference will determine whether or not to use the disc. Usually it is a help with fine yarns. Go ahead and experiment to find out which configuration works best for you. I have no choice because I put it on and I can't take it off. And I don't want to risk ruining my nails to really take it off. I'm not terribly tied to experimenting. I think it's fine the way it is, so we're just gonna leave it there. But originally it did come on one of these felt pads. I slipped it on and now it's either like vacuum stuck or I feel like I can't take it off. But who wouldn't want a very smooth glide, right? You know, like who wouldn't want that? So I'm happy to keep it on. Let's do this one next. And this one. Okay, we all secure? Cool. All right, so in the instructional video, the person had tied a loop with her yarn, put it on the taller dowel, and then let it rip. Oh, how do you do this with, hang on. She also gave the advice to keep it, the yarn, I'm gonna need more space, I'm gonna hit myself in the boob. She also gave the advice to keep the ball higher up than the Swift. Oh, I'm going to town, you guys. That was faster than I thought it would be, maybe because of the ring that I can't take off. Hang on. Am I supposed to adjust these things? I don't know. I feel like this looks like, okay, it's okay. Yo, that is smooth. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna take off flying because of how fast it's going. I don't know about keeping it higher up. I feel like it's just going higher up the... I'm getting dizzy. I mean, here's... Oh, I'm afraid I'm going too high. Should I... Is it bad? Am I screwing myself if I do this? Is that okay? Will I regret that later? Okay. Okay. I think I went too high because I'm afraid it's going to go above. I can feel it unraveling in my hand. This is a center pull and I could feel it in my hand. I feel like I'm getting... Yeah. Oh, it's deflating in my hand. Uh-oh. Okay, so I stopped midway. I definitely loosened it by accident. So do I just... Okay, I feel like that was okay. About keeping it high up, I felt like it would just go above the poles. So I made it lower. I don't feel like that's terrible. Okay, I'm getting a little more confidence, we can go faster. I'm afraid this thing is gonna take off flying. You definitely have to be careful about the pole. I don't know what those are called. The poles that we... Sorry, I thought I saw a knot come through. I think it's because I'm sitting. You know what? Let me raise my chair. Okay, because my forearm was like brushing against these things. So maybe that's why being higher is better. But she's... Ah, oh my god. Okay. All right. Did I mention, this is my first time doing this, so no one make fun of me, or go ahead, make fun of me, I don't care. Something happened. I missed one of the thingies. Okay. Okay. This is so cool. Okay, we're getting down into, oh no, I'm an idiot. I forgot to take this out. I attached the tag on, and I don't know how I did that. Okay, that may have contributed to the knotting. I know, all the outside pullers right now are being like, I told you so. Although, if you were doing this with the outside, I feel like that'd be way more complicated because then you'd have to keep rotating the ball in your hand. Okay. All right. We're there. How long did that take? Okay. Uh-oh, now's the scary part. To take it out. And then tie the knot? Crap, I've never done that before. I don't think I finished watching that video, or I don't know if I ever saw somebody take this out. It can't be that hard, right? Famous last words. Should I tie it here? It won't make it. Okay, should I do this? I'm gonna do this because I'm really afraid of things getting out of order. All right, knot is tied. Tied is not. All right. Whoa, look at this. And then, I've never done this before either. Take a shot every time I say I've never done this before. Do you just do it super, twist it until, okay. That kind of looks like how I got it, so. I would probably be fine with this being smaller, so I think the next one I'll do it smaller. I mean, I think I'll move these in a little bit. And then, don't forget the label. All right, for a noob, it wasn't that bad. I was definitely more scared of myself than anything. It was very easy, a little too easy. Great, now I'm gonna be winding and unwinding as a hobby. Okay, label added. We have our hank. We're gonna put it back. I think, yeah, this will go here. So, this is the other one. I bought these at the same time, so they were originally the same size. Yeah, see, I probably made the distance too long, but it's okay. This is what it originally came as. So, I mean, it used what does it look like? Less than half? I could weigh this. All right, I can tell you exactly how much yarn that was. Okay, we're gonna go grams. This American is gonna go grams. 27 grams. I'm an idiot. Is this on the label? Okay, I'm stupid. It's on label. I don't know why I measured the one that is fully intact. To be fair though, this says 25 grams, so this must be the 2. Confirmed. This is 19, so if we subtract 2, maybe for the label. The label is negligible. I might have just gotten a bonus 2 on this. So, assuming they're both the same, this one's 18 grams. I'd use up maybe around 10 grams. And this was 18 grams that I just wound. So that's how fast that was. Let's do the other one. This one, while I have the scale out, is 28 grams. So this one is this one. This is from Woolly Mama Yarns, and this is, oh, DK weight. So this was originally 100 grams. And whatever I just said this one was. So it was originally 100, we're gonna wind this much. So, oh crap. I forgot that I was using 2, shoot. I had wound this using 2 because the project that I was doing required double strands. Is that gonna screw me? Maybe I just wind the whole thing and, all right, does anybody have a solution for that when, oh, I guess the solution for that is 2 swifts. Do I save this for next Christmas? I'm just gonna put them into one hank. All right, let's tie our knot. I don't want 2 swifts. I was joking. This doesn't happen a lot. Slip knot on the longer dowel. And then we're going to, I want to shorten this because I feel like it was too big. Let's bring these in a lot. Okay, ready to roll? I think I'm rotating the opposite direction now just to see if it is ambidextrous. Just kidding. If it is ambi-clock, which it is, confirmed. Rotation, direction, does not matter. Should we try to go for a whirl? Oh! right as I was saying, should we try to go for a world record for how fast I could spin this? The universe told me no, because I just lost track of my dowel, my spinning dowel, and I feel like I broke some tension here, so let's fix it. Okay, not too bad, totally fixable, but that'll teach me. Try to be so fast. Okay, so maybe there is a max speed on here, or as long as you keep your hand down. Maybe I raised it up. Oh, am I going backwards? I should go. I have a loose one here, and I kind of want to fix it. Okay, we're fixed. Oh, I see why keeping it higher is better, because that, I feel like I found out what happened. If I keep it too low, then it gets caught on here. Okay, higher is better. We'll have to come up with a happy medium where I don't miss, you know, the fence post, but I also don't go too low. What if I spun it using one of these things? Okay, I don't feel like this is a terrible experience spinning it here, folding in the outside ones. Okay, I'm sure with more practice I could be better at this. Because, and say it with me, this is my first time doing this. I'm undoing the knot I made myself to keep it from unraveling. Okay, so here is where the middle is that I used to fold, and how there were the two ends in one place back there. So, all right, we're at the end of our original ball. And I want to knot this. Oops. Well, dowel came out. All right, I want to knot this. Oh, don't people like usually wrap it? Shoot. Did I miss a step where I was supposed to tie these together? I think it's okay. It's just me. But I think people do that, right? You kind of tie these together, or you use this to tie it. How do you do that? This did not come in the instructions. I think you're supposed to know. Okay, I made my own knot, and I hope I don't screw myself later. I know there's like the figure eights that I've seen coming out of these hanks. It's just me. Famous last words. Maybe I will do that though. Right? There's like the figure eight that people do. Or do you do it twice? I don't know. I'm sure I'm doing this wrong, but it should be good enough for now. Okay. I'm hoping that's enough to prevent it from tingling. All right. Up and over. Oh, we are caught. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, that was not as smooth a process as the previous one, and I really think some of it is because I was winding back or unwinding 2 strands of yarn. I'm happier with this size though. I've seen the machines that do this, they're crazy. Look at that, it looks like cotton candy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, something happened. Try that again. Nope, that was not the middle. Okay. Oh my gosh, I suck at this. I feel like you should just be able to twist it and have it. I stick out my hand. Okay. And then one side goes in the other side, and boom, we're back before and much after. Now, Okay, I don't have a ball that I need. I mean, I don't have a hank that I need to wind into a ball, but I still want to just look and pretend. Shall we unbox the ball winder? I will. My next thing that I know that I'm going to want to wind into a ball is probably some new sock yarn that I got. The one that I got from the SoCal Fiber Fair. It's these two. I don't want to do it right now though. I eventually want to make these into socks. And I was like, I can't believe. I mean, I think these would look really cute as socks. I just cannot do it right now because I have some other socks that are currently on those knitting needles and I am taking forever to finish those socks. They were for Halloween / Dia de los Muertos. I'm hoping I can finish them this year. I have to upload a video on how, okay, here's the honest thing about why I'm taking so long to build those skull socks is because it's color work. Oh, I need scissors. It's because it's color work and I'm just taking forever switching between the two colors. And I'm trying this thing where I hold the working yarn with both hands, you know, like continental and also English style. I forget which one's which. Anyway, I'm used to holding the working yarn in my right hand. And so I'm trying to also do the other color in my left hand. It looks so easy when I see other people do it, but I don't understand how that works. I just can't do it. I need to upload a video for people to help me troubleshoot what I'm doing because I'm just like getting cramped with this hand and it's not, I feel like I need a hook at the end of my knitting needle to pick up the yarn that's on this hand, you know? It just keeps slipping off. Okay, anyway. I need to work on that. I feel like after I'm able to switch colors faster, it'll be a much more enjoyable experience to make those socks. But knowing that I didn't like doing color work, I got yarn that was like, I'm not doing color work with that yarn. I think that the design of the sock is just gonna be those colors. Okay. This one is by Stanwood Needlecraft. Yarn ball winder hand operated. How to use your yarn ball winder YBW-A. And they have 2 email addresses if you need help. Also, I will note that Bill left his phone number. Bill at Paradise Fibers left his phone number, email address, and website if you had any issues. I just didn't feel like bothering him about the dowel. I feel like that's such an easy fix. I just need to sand it down. But he did make himself available. All right, yarn ball winder. Maybe we get this out of the way just for a second. All right, chill. Oh. So let's rate how easy this is to put together and take apart. The current instructions show 6 steps, and I get a little anxious after 3, to be honest with you, but we'll take it step by step. Step 1, to set up the wire arm. To set up the wire arm, rotate the arm leftward. And force it through the bump as shown to lock it in. It's not looking good for me, guys. All right, this is the instructions, and this is what I'm looking at. Leftward, wait, I just need to orient things the same way. Here, I'll come next to you so we can do it together. Set up the wire arm, rotate, I'm gonna try to match the picture here. Okay, so this looks over here. Oh, so rotate it. Okay, got it. Rotate the arm leftward. I wish they wrote counterclockwise. Oh, I guess it's still left, but like, isn't this still left too? Okay, let's stop overthinking it. And force it through the bump to lock it in. Done. Step 2, align the bobbin to its base as shown. Lock it by pushing down and turning counterclockwise. Oh, they use counterclockwise there? Okay, is this thing? Align, okay. Lock it in by pushing down and turning counterclockwise. Also, there is an arrow here. Push and turn. Done. Looking good. Step 3. Clamp the ball winder tightly to a sturdy table. Oh, that's what this is. Took me a second, good, I got there. Also, there are these tabs that do look like they have to go outside the table. I thought these were legs and I put them on top of the table. Wrong. This is supposed to go outside. Step 4, unwind a hank of yarn mounted on a swift or your helper's arms. Totally accurate. Thread the yarn through the wire arm and then tightly onto the cleft of the bobbin. Be sure the yarn does not slip. I feel like that's talking to me specifically. Begin turning the crank on the ball winder counterclockwise. Start winding. So if I had that, it would go through here and on here counterclockwise this way. Okay. Can you hear it? Okay, also it is shaking the table, which I knew it would. I also saw this video, shoot. If someone knows what I'm talking about, please tag her. I saw a video on Instagram, or was it YouTube? I forget. But she was like, oh, like no space for a yarn swift and a ball winder? No problem, use your door. I think we always think of using a yarn swift and a ball winder, putting them on horizontal surfaces. This won't apply, but she's talking about yarn swifts that have a clamp on them like this one does. And she put both of these on the door and she was spinning this vertically and it was working. I don't think I could do it because this doesn't have a clamp. This is definitely meant for being on a table or on the floor or something. But I just thought that was interesting. When I was doing this and shaking the table, it reminded me that you could also do it on any other surface that the clamp could fit on. I don't know if you'd be able to do this on the floor and this on the door. I don't know why you'd want to do, I mean, I guess if you didn't have anything to clamp it on and the only space you had was next to a door. It's a very specific scenario, but I can see it happening. Okay, let's undo this. See how long it takes. All right. I'm gonna try to, do I put it back in the, yeah? Okay, so then this, turn it rightward. Okay, take this out, push down, rotate the opposite way from last time. It's gonna fit back in the, I don't know how this was originally in the box. I don't know that if this is something I would keep in the box. I feel like I would just have it. But I like the compactness. I like things that are compact. This is a brain game in itself. Okay, it's never going back in this box. I'm just gonna put it in here for now. It's not gonna go back. It's okay. I have plenty of places to put it, or I can make its own little dust cover bag. Okay, so that was my unboxing and assembling and using the Paradise Fibers Yarn Swift. This was the Super Swift 2 and the Stanwood Yarn Ball Winder. Unboxing, putting together, and pretending to wind a ball of yarn. You will see this again when I finally finish those skull socks and start to actually use this to wind that hank into a ball. So let me know what you think. Correct me of everything that I did wrong and what could make my life easier. For now, I'm just gonna put this away because I accomplished those tasks, which made me really happy, turning the balls back into hanks. And then putting this away to keep things neat and tidy around here. How does this compare to the other Swifts that you've seen? I'm happy with this, but I wanna hear your experience too. I don't need another one, I'm just saying. I like hearing about other people's experiences. I'm really excited for the year to come. I feel like, I mean, who else is like me? I have more projects than time, so I feel like I just gotta hustle. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing this and I will catch you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will talk to you soon, bye. All right, we're not putting it back. We are happy with it outside. We're not. Just came from the factory that way. We're just